The more Monachi you have, the more good you have. And the more good you have, the more power you can create. The more Sarisai you have, the more evil you have in you. So you have more power as well, but it's more evil power. And of course, by focusing on good, you can create more good. You can bring more of that spirit inside you. And of course, by focusing on the bad, you can create more bad inside you. So like,
It's amazing.
That's sick.
Arc stories they can create out of that case.
Yeah, and that was the idea too, is like to have a universe that would be really big and broad and whatnot. And then of course, time is always limited, so I've only written the one or two main stories, and the one is called The Fall of the Dragon Kings, and it's a little bit like inspired by the story of I think it's Moses walking through the desert. Yeah, it's Moses walking through the desert, going to a promised land, and my character is called Jeremias, and he's leading his people who were slaves to a new city, and he's following the One, and the One is actually an ancient Monachi spirit from another planet, but he sees the One as God. So he thinks of that as like one mono entity, but it's actually like this, basically like a wizard meditating and sending signals throughout the universe to this one character to like help influence this great war between good and evil.
Wow. That's insane. There's so much depth and depth and depth on that.
Yeah.
So I have one question.
Yeah.
How do dragons have sex?
When you like to know? What do you like to? You have to read the book to find out.
Zing.
It's just gonna turn into like a big dragon porno. At the end of the day, that's all people want to watch. It's like, these big budget movies. We just want to see some funny memes online.
DBC.
I don't know.
So let's I mean, we're coming to a close right now. So
Wait, one more.
one more. I was gonna say, because I was like, have you ever studied nursing before?
Nursing?
Yeah.
I actually did a pre-med degree.
I was wondering because you've been nursing that drink. So.
What an asshole. I'm trying to catch up, man.
Let's go back to you being able to create videos, because
Yeah.
I want people to kind of understand on what it takes to make these videos.
Yeah.
You briefly explained a little bit about how you didn't have a laptop, you didn't have anything but your phone.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to go and shoot and film. A lot of people make the excuses that I don't have a camera, I don't have an editing team, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So can you...
I definitely would have made that excuse most of the time too.
Can you help people understand what's the start to finish on being able to find the people? Do you have to DM them, set up the time, and then go through like that? Can you kind of give us through A to Z on how this process actually works to help people understand what it actually takes to use your phone to be able to become, build a brand?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you were just to do, I think you have to first decide on like what format you want to do. And what's great about the internet right now is like, just so many already popular creators out there. I don't think people should feel ashamed, especially in the beginning, of sort of like copying a little bit. Like, and you're not copying to like rip people off. You're just being inspired by their format. It's just the same way like, oh, that person made a great feature film. I want something similar. And instead of Star Wars, you get Bellatorm. Instead of Daniel Mack, you get Octavius Raw, right? Like there's some elements that you can borrow. So I tried to work within my limitations. I didn't have the editor. Okay, it has to be easy to edit. I don't have a lot of time to develop like a script. I actually want to do sketch comedy. I have a few inspirations like Anwar. I don't know if you know Anwar, or Adam W.
Anwar.
Hannah Stocking. These types of people who have a little bit more complex storylines, but they require a couple actors. Sometimes they require assets like, oh, I need a comb for this one, or I need this special costume or something like that. And for me, it just made sense.